In this video, I'm going to discuss about force on a moving charge in magnetic field. So suppose there's a charge Q which is moving with velocity v in magnetic field B. So let this be direction of that charge particle. Let this be plus Q, and this is the direction of its velocity, that is v. It is entering a region of magnetic field. Let us take magnitude of magnetic field to be B, and let us say this is the angle. Now, when a charged particle will enter a magnetic field, it will experience some force. The direction of that force can be calculated or can be specified by right hand rule. So, the direction of force will be this, and this would be called as magnetic force, the force which is acting on a moving charge in magnetic field. Now, this force depends on the velocity of the charged particle, the magnetic field, the charge, and angle between the velocity and magnetic field. So this force, that is magnetic force, is equal to Q VB sine theta, where theta is the angle between V and B, velocity and magnetic field. Or you can write this as Q V cross B. You can remove sine theta and you can use cross product. So this is the magnetic force which act on a moving charge when moving in magnetic field. Now suppose if, let us say, let us take a case, if theta is 0 or 180 degree, that means the charged particle is entering parallel to magnetic field or anti-parallel to magnetic field. So in that case, this force will become 0. So there will be no force acting on that charged particle if it enters the magnetic field parallel to direction or anti-parallel to direction. Second case, let us say if theta is equal to 90 degree. If theta is equal to 90 degree, force would be equal to QEB, and this would be the maximum force. Now, what happens when a charged particle enters with angle theta equal to 90 degree? It experiences a maximum force. Now, suppose if this theta becomes 90 degree, what would be angle between force and velocity? It is already 90 degree, right? So in that case, if F is perpendicular to velocity and angle also is 90 degree, that is angle between V and B, in that case, it experiences a helical motion. The charged particle will experience a helical motion. In that region of magnetic field, it will be moving like this. It will be making circular loop until it passes out or exit out from that magnetic field. So every circular loop would be having some radius. We can calculate radius of that circular motion. We know the force acting on charged particle in magnetic field is QVB in that case, and this QVB would be balanced by centripetal force. So that would be equal to mv square by r, and this r would be that the radius of this circular motion. Now you can calculate value of r. The value of r would be mv by qb. Now we also know that v is equal to r omega, that is linear velocity is equal to radius into angular velocity or angular speed. So if you put value of r here, what you get? Mv by qb. And what is the formula of omega? That is 2 pi f, 2 pi into frequency. Now you can find frequency. What would be frequency? You can solve this. V and V cancel. So the formula of frequency would be qb by 2 pi m. You can also calculate time period. We know time period is reciprocal of frequency, 1 by f. So it would be 2 pi m by qb. right? Also, you can calculate kinetic energy gained by that charged particle. Kinetic energy is half mv square. It would be half mass and velocity square. Velocity is, you can find value of velocity from here, qbr by m. So qbr by m whole square. This m and this m would be cancelled, but there would be one m remaining in denominator. So it would be q square b square r square divided by m. This would be formula of kinetic energy of a charged particle moving in magnetic field. So these are very important formulas under this topic, that is force on moving charge in magnetic field.